You need to start putting yourself first. There's always been a stigma around putting ourselves first. It has always been considered selfish, like you have no consideration for others around you, and you kind of end up feeling guilty about it. I believe that putting yourself first does not hinder your relationship with other people and in fact can be very beneficial. It can help you work towards becoming the best version of you and also inspiring others to do the exact same thing. I think that we've all heard the analogy of full cup and empty cup. When your own cup is empty, you cannot pour into other people. And that's what a lot of us try to do. We try to be people pleasers and we try to constantly keep on pouring our attention, our love, our everything into others without first considering ourselves. And we don't realize that if we don't have our own cup full, if we don't have anything to ourselves, we cannot give it to others. And I understand that there's parents, and these parents are going to want to give everything to their children. But I want you to also understand that these children are going to be the happiest and are going to be more successful and more rich mentally when you have something to give to them. Speaking of parents and children, we also have other types of relationships. And I think that putting ourselves first into our relationships also contributes to us learning about ourselves and learning about our values. When we know our values and when we know our boundaries, we help build stronger relationships, because when you have your own boundaries and when you have self-respect, you will also understand when another person has self-respect and when they have their own boundaries. Respecting each other will help you build a stronger relationship. I think a really important aspect when talking about putting ourselves first is the guilt that we feel. You see, I believe that guilt is a mindset, it's a mentality. And like any other mentalities, it's a software, which means it can be uninstalled. When I was a kid, I always tried to be the unproblematic child because I always thought that everyone else already made enough problems and everyone else already had their things going on, so why would I add to the situation that is going on? As I grew into an adult, I didn't really learn how to defend myself in some situations. So I had to learn that it is absolutely okay to disagree and to not like what other people think. You are allowed to have an opinion, and your opinion is allowed to be contrary to the rest of the world. And you see, you have to be very careful because other people will try to guilt trip you. Other people will try to tell you that you're changing and for the worst. And you have to understand that this is their own problem. I've had multiple situations when I've been asked to go out and I didn't want to because I wanted to stay home and cozy and enjoy my time alone. And I had to learn that it was okay for me to just say no without putting on any weird excuse. Putting yourself first sometimes is going to mean that you have to say no to some people, even if it hurts them, because you have to put yourself in the first place. You have to respect your own wishes first. But also, I believe that it is important that you understand that putting yourself first also means that other people can choose to do the same. We can prioritize our needs while also understanding that other people can do the same and we are not entitled to their life. I believe that by self-prioritizing and building ourselves to become the best version of us, we also set example for the people who want to do the same thing for them. We lead by example, so when other people see you living the best life and see you becoming the person that you really want to be, they will be inspired to do the exact same thing. You also become much more compassionate because you know how hard it is. It's not easy out there. And most importantly, by putting ourselves first, while also showing that it's possible to do so without the negative connotation of being selfish, we raise the collective consciousness. And raising the collective consciousness means that we all grow together. If you've enjoyed this video, I encourage you to subscribe and check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!